What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trucker's Life. Just finished up my cup of coffee because, yep, there's nothing left in there. Yeah, I haven't really done any videos in the past 2 days because I'm at the house, and that's what I'm gonna do now. When I'm home, I want to take breaks for my vlog because my kids have their own vlog, and kind of focus on that whenever I'm home, and some family time, stuff like that. So pretty exciting trip this time, guys. We're not going east, we're actually going west. We're going to California. It's been a long time since I've been out that way. I kind of enjoy going out. It's a little change of scenery. I like to just change every once in a while, just change it up, like a big shock to the system, and and go somewhere else. Away from all the greenery and going to the desert. But going to the Fresno area over there in the valley in California, and so we should have some decent footage, of decent stuff on the way over there. You get to see a lot of the desert, which is to some people. So I don't know. Some people love the desert. They just love the whole emptiness and the whole, like, the red colors of the sand and the dirt and all that stuff. And so that should be pretty interesting. We should have a pretty good, have some fun doing that. But yeah, guys, let's get back to the truck. Say bye-bye to the family. But gotta go to work. Gotta go make that money. Well, guys, just got through taking my 30-minute break out here in shoot, I don't even know where I'm at. Actually, out here in Junction. I should know where I'm at. I've been here a bunch of times. But yeah, guys, just out here in Junction, about to get back on the road after taking my 30-minute break. Oh man, our guy's truck broke down. Tell y'all, this place out here between San Antonio and El Paso, there is pretty much a whole lot goose egg, nothing. And definitely not a place you want to break down. And it sucks to see my fellow truck drivers out here broke down, unfortunately. But it's just the animal. I mean, how would you say that? It's just the animal, the beast. It's just the way the beast. Whatever. It's just the way things are sometimes. When you're out here doing this job, you're setting yourself up for stuff like this, because it's inevitable. You might not break down or ever break down in the middle of the desert, but you're gonna break down. Everybody breaks down at one point or another. We've all sat at these repair shops for hours and hours and hours, and sometimes days. So, guys, like trucks, the trucking industry is not like, when it comes to warranty work, you know how in your car, you make this turn. You know how in a car, your car breaks down, and you buy it brand new, your car breaks down, you take it to the shop, and pretty much if it's brand new, everything's covered, no matter what it is, for a while, at least a year. 3 years or 36,000 miles is normally what most of the new cars I've bought warranty had, is covered, bumper to bumper warranty. Trucks, it's 1 year, 100,000 mile bumper to bumper, but not really bumper to bumper. Like, there's a lot of stuff on here that, not like, for example, I bought this truck, got it brand new, adjust my lenses. I bought this truck brand new, and I noticed that when I would stop, it would pull. It would pull to the right or pull to the left, or actually it pulled to the right. And what I did was, I took it to the shop. You know, it only had like 5,000 miles on the truck, if that, really, not even that. And I was charged to adjust the brakes. Like, you know, it came out of the factory this way, and I had to pay to adjust the brakes. So stuff like that, guys, there's a lot of stuff in the heavy and, you know, in the big trucks that we have to come out of pocket. And you know, it really sucks because you're buying a brand new truck, these things are expensive, and then you got to come out of pocket on certain things. And it's not like, you know, most cars, you can get a car in and out most of the time. I mean, if it's engine work, a week, 2 weeks at the most. But, you know, all the other stuff, a few days, a few hours, what have you. Trucks, when it's warranty work, guys, it seems like they want to drag it out so long that they're gonna, you know, I don't know why they do it, why they drag it out so long. Maybe so you can, I kind of caught this last time that I had the truck in the shop. So just right after buying the truck, I started noticing a leak in the rear end. Okay, so I got it to the shop, and they I dropped it off, and they worked on the truck. Now they had the parts. This is what really, you know, what's crazy is they had the parts, but they couldn't put on any part. They had to put on a specific part that came from the manufacturer. But they had other parts there, but no, they couldn't put those on. They had to get the one that came from the manufacturer for the specific truck. Stuff like that. And then, you know, it took them for a seal, a little, you know, it ain't a little seal, but for a seal that is really not that hard to change, if you have the right tools. It took, they kept my truck for over a week just for a seal. And the guy told me, he's like, yeah, a lot of guys would just, like the guy from the dealership, yeah, a lot of guys would just pay the money to put this other part on instead of waiting for the warranty. Okay, so why are you offering a warranty? I mean, why do you get warranty then? It shouldn't have to be that way. It should be fixed with what you got so you can get back on the road, because like we've talked before, if this truck ain't rolling, I ain't making no money. So it's just stuff like that, guys, in the trucking industry that is real, like, cutthroat. Like, we're out here trying to make it, you know, and when it's good, it can be pretty good. But when it's bad, it can be horrible. I mean, horrible. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, and most of these shops know that. And these shops that are out here in the middle of nowhere, you best believe they're gonna get their money. You best believe that. Yes, sir. They're gonna get their money because, you know, they might not have a truck very often, like, you know, big cities. So they're gonna milk that one truck. Oh yeah, they are. I broke down out here, guys, one time when I first started, the first truck I bought. Like the first time I tried getting my own truck, I got my own truck, and we broke down out here. One of my coworkers. I broke down out here, right outside of here, actually. Okay. I was new in the game, you know, I didn't know a lot. So the tow truck showed up, and first of all, I had to find signal, so I had to walk for a while to get signal. Back then I could walk further because I was a lot slimmer. Just gonna leave it at that. But I had to walk, got signal, got the tow truck coming, okay? Just for the tow truck to show up, he told me that if he just showed up and the truck, you know, I was able to get it running before he showed up, but just for him to come out with a call, $350. Okay, that's it, just for that, $350. Okay, so I bet you're getting rid of that money. And then once he got there, he went ahead and hooked up and drove me. He pulled me say about 60 miles or so to Midland, Odessa. Okay, so it was pulled me to Midland, Odessa. So that 60 miles ended up costing me like $1,400 just for the tow. Okay. Now this guy, whenever they took, he towed the truck, they pulled the axles out of the wheels, and ooh, it looked like something burned down right here. Sorry, I can't show y'all. It looked like something really burned down. Anyways, he took the axles out, didn't put them back in. So now I got to pay the shop to put those axles back in, another couple of $100. So now that tow really cost me even more money. Okay. The whole thing was just a $90 part that ended up costing me almost $3,000, because by the time I sat in Midland, Odessa, because it's just a busy place to be. I sat there for a week and a half. All the oil, industry trucks were in there. Of course, their priority, they got more money, deeper pockets. I'm owner operator, whatever. So, and then also I started getting penalized on my load because I was getting behind. I still had the load on the trailer, so I was getting behind. So nonetheless, I ended up paying to do that load. I ended up coming out of pocket to do that load. Like, it was free, plus then some that I had to pay. So that's another thing, guys. If you ever decide to become an owner operator, you gotta take in consideration those type of things. Breakdowns. Every time it's a breakdown, it's gonna cost downtime. Downtime kills us. When it comes to owner operator, an owner operator, downtime just massacres us for real. Thank God, knock on wood. Where's some wood right here. Fake wood, but it's wood. This truck hasn't stranded me anywhere. She's been real good so far. I mean, she is brand new, so there you go. That Freightliner I had when I first started stranded me a couple of times, and I was leased to a guy that was stealing from me, like wasn't telling me the truth about what the loads were paying. I was running my butt off. At the end of the day, I had to give the truck back. Couldn't pay it no more. It is what it is, right? So it took years for me to try to get another truck. I always swore I wasn't going to get another truck. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be an owner operator. I mean, I'm just going to be a company driver forever. I'll be okay. I'll be able to make it. Well, here I am. I bought a T660 Kenworth. Had a lot of problems with that truck. A lot of electrical problems. Just a lot of issues. I always heard the KWs and Peterbilts were the best trucks. I don't have a good flavor in my mouth with that Kenworth. The Freightliner I had before this truck was actually a little better than that KW, which is surprising, but it's true. But also the Freightliner was a horrible truck. It did okay, but I don't know what was wrong with it. It kept on tearing up. It kept on destroying the the sun's bright. It kept on destroying or ruining the front drive driver's side wheels. They would wear sideways, and I took it to get suspension work done. I would buy new tires every couple of months or every month. I took it to a guy that was a specialist on suspensions, and they put new bushings, new everything. Truck still kept doing the same thing. So you can't be putting $1,000 worth of tires every month. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So I was able to get them to buy that truck back from this company, and I was able to get this truck here, which is a brand new 2019 389 Peterbilt with a PACCAR engine, 515 PACCAR. I know some of y'all gonna be like, what, PACCAR? Hey, that's what they had. That's So that's what I took, and it was brand new. I was trying to get on the road, go out and make some money before I ended up losing everything. And there it is. And with that KW, guys, I had a, oh man, if I find a picture, I'll put it up here, but I had a sweet Harley Davidson that I, pretty much did most of the work myself. It wasn't custom, but I put wheels on it, posted the seat, got a paint. I mean, it looked clean. If I find a picture, I'll show it to you. I ended up selling it because it was either my truck. It was either my family or my bike. So, my truck was feeding my family, so I had to, I did what I had to do. I had to get rid of the bike. To this day, I don't regret doing it for my family. I regret doing it because that company that I was working for at that time was the worst company to work for. I wouldn't recommend them to anybody. I'm not gonna talk bad on their name or nothing like that, but I wouldn't recommend that for anything. So if I ever slip and say it on accident, that's what it is. But I'm not gonna just say the name of the company. But anyways, it was a small company out of California. I'll just tell you all that much. So yeah, guys, that truck, that company leased me that truck or sold me that truck, and that was it. Like, if I broke down, oh well, broke down. I had to figure out how to fix it. And that's why this company here has been a blessing to me, because for that reason. Because you break down here, they'll front you the money. Now they're going to charge you a little bit of interest, but you ain't stuck on the road. They were always about not getting stuck on the road. No matter what, we ain't gonna leave a man behind. So, and that's how it's been so far. Truck breaks down, they would pay for it, and they charge you little by little until you paid it off. I mean, you know what I mean? That's awesome. And if your truck was gonna be down for a while, they would lend you a truck. I never got fortunate enough where I was able to get a truck when I broke down, just because there's not a lot of them that go around, that are just sitting around. I mean, it's a truck sitting around, it's not making any money. But yeah, guys, this place has been a blessing for me and my family. The work is pretty decent. The rates are okay, so we're out here just doing it. Like I said before, I'm not gonna get rich. I know I'm not gonna get rich, but I am gonna put food on the table for my family. And at the end of the day, that's the most important part. Whether I eat great or not, that's me, but my family, they're taken care of. That's the most important thing. But yeah, guys, I mean, there's really not much to see out here. That's why I haven't really showed y'all much today, other than going through San Antonio. We went through a little bit of rain earlier, but other than that, now it's just pretty much nothing and more nothing. Just like hills, and starting to get a little mountainy, and little short trees. That's about it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. I mean, maybe it was a little bit too long of a video for you guys. Maybe I won't stick to the end, but if y'all do stick to the end, I thank you for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell, guys. Anybody contemplating suicide, please help them out. Tell them that you love them, and stop them from doing what they are thinking about doing. So with that, guys, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day or evening, whichever time you're watching it. Peace, and I'm out.